Students at a Montreal elementary school are staying home today because of a potentially deadly gas leak Monday. 43 people, including 35 children, were sent to hospital. CTV's Geneviève Beauchemin joins us now from Montreal. Good morning, Geneviève.
Good morning, Ben.
So tell us, what were some of the symptoms that people were complaining of?
Well, really something that would be really difficult for these children aged 6 to 11. Of course, they had nausea, vomiting, they had headaches. Some of them felt very faint. We're told that 9 of them lost consciousness. I actually spoke to a little boy who said that, he was feeling really horrible. He was feeling very weak. He kind of collapsed and actually chipped a tooth. He showed me his tooth there that had been chipped, and the fact that he hit his tooth on something when he did collapse. So it was a very, very difficult day for many of them. And, all of them started to get sick in a relatively short amount of time. And so imagine the scene at this grade school with these teachers, staff, and students, many of them feeling unwell, having all these symptoms. And then, of course, that triggered the emergency there.
And where are we in the search for answers? Do we know where the carbon monoxide leak could have come from? Do we have an answer as to why they weren't alerted by alarms within the school? What's the status there?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions about that. We do know, and that's what officials had been saying since yesterday, they're trying to pinpoint exactly how this would have happened, but they believe that it's related to the heating system. There would have been a carbon monoxide leak in the furnace room, and it's staggering because officials had been saying that there's something like 900 parts per million of carbon monoxide that was right inside that furnace room at that time of the leak. In the hallways, the level in the hallways would have been about 5 times the level that normally triggers an evaluation, so a very high level there. We're told by the school board that there are at least 2 carbon monoxide detectors in the school. It's unclear what happened. Did they actually go off? Were they ignored? Were they functional? That's something that's all part of the investigation at this time. I didn't speak to anyone yesterday who talked about the alert, but it was in the chaos, the aftermath of what happened. So that's still to be determined.
Well, when all is said and done, we're just happy that that people got sick, and that was it. Geneviève, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Ben.